Hello, receiving students and Sevenis. Thank you. Take your seat. Receiving students and Sevenis, before we go into our today's lesson, let us recap our previous lesson by doing or solving this problem which is on the screen. Now, receiving teacher, I hope you have prepared an activity sheet which has number line on it and been distributed to the students. Now, students, you will use an activity sheet like this and try to add -4 plus -4 using the number line, and the number line is given on the activity sheet. You will use that. You have to do your activity either in pairs or in threes. So with the model class, you have been given an activity sheet. I would like you to use those activity sheet and try to add -4 plus -3 using the number line. Students, you have 3 minutes to do that recapping exercise. You have to use 3 only, 2 losing stamp, double losing stamp. Where's the arrow? You haven't shown the arrow. For the model class, those of you who have finished, you can bring yours up and paste them on the whiteboard. Just one magnet only, paste them here. Okay, we have first group here. Paste it on the board. If you finish, paste it on. Students, you have 1.5 minutes remaining. 1.5 minutes remaining. Alan, finish. Okay. Them properly. Okay, thank you. Here. There's a magnet there. Now put it on that side. Yes. Okay, enough. Now, students, we will correct the recapping activity together by using this number chart here, which is on the screen. Now, students, our recapping exercise is add -4 plus -3 using number line. Now, receiving students and 7 is, what is the first integer?
3.
The first integer is 4. -4. So, we move how many places? 4 places to the left or right? Left. Why left? Because it is a negative number. So we start from 0 and go towards and then plus what?
3.
Plus -3. Our second integer is -3. We start from -4 and move how many places?
3.
-3 places towards left direction. Now, where do we finish?
7.
We should finish at -7. So, -4 plus -3 is equals to -7. Receiving students and 7 is, you should have something like this drawn up on your number line. Now, students, we will go to our today's lesson. The strand for today's lesson is number and application. Substrand, directed numbers. Learning outcome, 7.1.7. Using directed numbers in concrete problems. So that's our learning outcome. Our lesson topic for today is addition of mixed signs and opposite integers. Now, receiving students and 7 is, I have an example which is on the screen. The example is a rise in temperature of 5 degrees Celsius from -3 degrees Celsius. Receiving students, what does or how can we write that problem in number sentence? How can we state that problem in number sentence? Or what does that problem in number sentence simply mean? What are we adding? Now, if you look at that example, a rise in temperature of positive 5 degrees Celsius from -3 degrees Celsius simply means positive 5 plus -3. Okay? Positive 5 plus -3. And the method to show that addition of negative and positive is, the method is starting from 0, move -3 units to the left, and then move positive 5 units to the right. How do we show that on the number line? So we are starting from 0 and then moving -3 to the left. Why moving -3 to the left? Is because we have a negative integers. And then we move positive 5 towards the right direction. So this time, where should be the arrow, direction of the arrow going? Left or right? Right. Right. It will go right direction because it is a positive number. So let's see the direction of the arrow. So the direction of the arrow is starting from -3 and then going towards right direction, which is positive 5. How many places is it moving? 5 places. Now, what would be the answer? Kalian, what do you think is the answer?
Positive 2.
Okay. Kalian thinks positive 2. How about you, Evelyn? What do you think is the answer? What is the answer?
Positive 2.
Positive 2. Okay. Let's see what I have for you on the screen. Okay, the answer is positive 2. So positive 5 plus negative 3 is equals to positive 2. And this is how you show this number sentence on the number line. On the number line. Now you see, we are still on addition. So you will see that the arrows are still joining on head to head. This is the head and this is the tail. Head to tail. Okay? So it is different signs that we are adding, but the arrows on the number line shows head to tail. Our second example is a rise in temperature of 3 degrees Celsius from negative 3 degrees Celsius. Now in number sentence, it is positive 3 plus negative 3. How do we show that in number line? And to show that on number line, the method is starting from 0, we move 3 places to the left, and then we move from negative 3, we move 3 places, 3 units to the right. So let's see how it is shown on the number line. Okay? From 0 we are moving negative 3 places to the left. And then plus positive 3. Starting from negative 3, we are moving 3 places to the right. Now what is the answer? Let's have Annie.
0.
0. Alan, what do you think? What do you think is the answer?
Same answer, 0.
0. Okay, let's see what is the answer. Okay, the answer is 0. So, when you are adding two same numbers with opposite signs, the answer is always 0. Negative 5 plus positive 5, the answer is always 0. Now, in this example, we have positive 3 plus negative 3 is equals to 0. Now, receiving students and 7-ish, we have a learning activity that I would like you to do to understand how to add positive and negative integers. Now, on the screen, I have an activity for these lines that we are adding, but I always on the number line. Now, you are to use the activity sheet which has been given to you, receiving students and 7-ish. So, again, you will use this activity sheet to work out that problem there. Show that on the number line. You have to work either in pairs or in threes. Students, remember the key things. Positive numbers, the arrow must be negative, right. Negative integers, the arrow must go left direction. increase, decrease, increase, positive, decrease, negative, decreasing. Right. Can you rotate this degree Celsius? Number seven. Okay. Okay. Okay, putih lah. Now students, if you are not sure with the number sentence or trying to find out what is the number sentence, we have a group here who have written the number sentence which they have correctly done it. Check. Positive 8. Okay. 8 degrees Celsius. Is it positive or negative? Okay. Good. Okay, when you are finished, students, you can come and put your work on the board. Okay, paste it. Now receiving students, let's check the answer together on the number line. Okay, we will do the answer together. Now, receiving students, the number sentence for the problem here is, can someone tell me what is the number sentence for the problem? Kalen?
Positive 8 plus negative 1.
Very good. The number sentence is positive 8 plus negative 1. That would be the number sentence. Now, using this, how can we show this number sentence on the number line? In other words, we are now trying to add positive 8 plus negative 1. So, what is the first integer? Negative 1 or positive 1? The first integer is positive 8. So if positive 8 is the first integer, we start from 0 and move left or right direction? Right direction of the number line. So we are starting from 0 and moving positive 8. plus negative 1. Negative 1, arrow should be going towards which direction? Left. So where should we start from? 0 or positive 8? We start from positive 8 and then move one place towards left direction. So what is the answer? The answer is positive 7. So if the answer is positive 7, 8 degrees Celsius above negative 1 degree Celsius is 7 degrees Celsius. 7 degrees Celsius. Now, receiving students and 7ish, we will move to our exercise. We have 2 exercises there. You are to write the number sentence to show the addition problem suggested by the following number line. We did similar exercise in our previous lesson. So I have 2 exercises for you, A and B. Receiving students and 7ish. This is an example of number sentence. So you should be writing something like this for the exercise 1A and B. Come. You go and do your exercise. Go do your exercise. We finished with our exercise 1A and B. Okay, let's go to our exercise. Okay, Walter, 1A. Judy, yeah? Julie, 1B. Okay, right, Maria. It's taking you too long. Okay. Okay, let's check the answers. 1A. Is 1A correct? Receiving student and 7A? Negative 2 minus negative 2 equals 0. Okay, this answer, I think this answer is not correct. Okay, can we have someone to correct it? Okay, let's have Trista. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yes, this is the correct one, receiving students. So the correct one is negative 2 plus positive 2 equals 0. So receiving students, this answer is not the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Let us look at 1b. Negative 5 plus positive 7 equals positive 2. Okay? The first integer is negative 5, and then moving 7 places towards the right direction, and the answer is positive 2. So this number sentence is correct. Receiving students and 7s, you should have something like that for your answer. Now students, we will go to our summary note. For different signs, you subtract the smaller number from the larger number and give your answer the sign of the larger number. That is when you are using the rule. For example, we have an example there. Negative 2 plus positive 4. You subtract 2 from 4, get the answer and give the sign of the bigger number. So in that case, negative 4 is the bigger number. So what is negative? 4 is the bigger number. What is the sign? It is positive. So the answer will be positive. Adding opposites results in 0. So if you add in opposite numbers, the answer is 0. For example, negative 2 plus negative 2 is equals to 0. That's what adding opposite results mean, or adding opposite mean. When you add two opposite numbers, the result is 0. Our key phrase for today is adding mixed signs and opposites. And our next lesson topic is directed number operation, and that is adding of fractions. With that, receiving students and 7s, thank you very much for your participation.